Next, the third part here, we've got strategy, technology, and performance. And it says here, strategy, structure, technology needs to be aligned. Remember, this has always been, throughout this course, we talk about your strategy. Let's say your strategy, you want to be the number one bank with electronic services. Then you need to have a structure. You have to have an electronic services department, and you need to have the technology that can help you be the number one electronic services bank, right? Successful firms have complementary structure and technologies. So if your strategy then you need to have, let's say, give me an example of a business.
For the strategy.
Let's say for example, Al Khadra, they have a strategy. They want to be the best place for all types of people to come to them. Okay, they want to be the best choice for all people to come. Then that strategy requires that they have a lot of departments. One department for, they have a section for males, section for females, for families, for kids, for elderly people, people with low cholesterol, people with high cholesterol, people who have prefer Western food, Eastern food, Southern food, Northern food. Do you see? So they have to have big menu. Do you see? So that's the structure. Do you see? So the strategy to service everyone, then the structure have all of these departments, and now they have to have the technologies. So they need to be able to make the pizzas, to make the mandi, to make the burgers, to make the juices fresh. So they need to have all of the technologies to help them do that. Do you see?
Yes.
So you see how those three follow each other? Strategy, structure, technology. If you fail to adapt the new technology, or you fail to realign the strategy, it will lead to poor performance. What happens if you go there and they fail to have the technologies or tools to achieve their objectives? Then it's going to be it will lead to poor performance. Flexible manufacturing systems. The shop floor has been revolutionized. And basically here we see the role of computers. Is computers changing our life and world?
Yes.
Yeah, they're highly changing. Did you see that restaurant? You can go with your mobile phone, you order. You don't talk to you can just order. And those, they have the table touch. And then on the table you can, you say this is your order, to show you your order, to show you the picture of your food. And then it even will organize the table for you. So when the food come, they already told you, here you put the Pepsi, here you put the knife. You see? So technology is changing how people eat. And it says here, do you know what's CAD?
Yes.
You guys know AutoCAD?
Yes.
Yeah, where they design everything using computers. CAM is when you design everything for your manufacturing using computers. And then we have integrated information networks, for example, the local networks, internet. FMS, flexible manufacturing systems, it means that new products can be designed and prototypes without human hands. So sometimes without your hand, you can make a pizza. Have you seen those? It's like a machine. You press there, pizza, margarita with black olives, and then the machine will actually make it. So this is becoming more widely used. No, that's by hand. But here we're talking about the human hands doesn't touch it, the whole product. Now here we've got this flexible versus traditional technologies. Now if you look at this mass customization, let's say if I want to order 100 pizzas, if I go to someone traditional, they will tell you I can make 100 pizzas, but they are all the same, right? It is very easier, because if every one of them I have to cook it differently, it's going to be very difficult. But that's how the traditional works. So they can make it in batches. If you want it mass, they all have to look the same. Or if you do it a continuous process. This is more traditional. Do you see? if I'm going to make only 5 and 5, I can make a little small different changes. So I can make one to be margarita, the other one with black olives, the third one with mushrooms. But now, with the new choices, more flexible manufacturing technologies, here we have mass customization. Mass customizations is when they have like a printer. Do you guys know printer? You can have one printer, 10 people send file print, and it will print every order separately, but very fast. Do you see? That's an example of a mass customization. This big pizza small machine, it will take the orders. Let's say they connect it now with the internet, and then people in the neighborhood, you can send an email online. So you send the order, I want a pizza, you put all of the ingredients you want, you send. It will go to the machine, and the machine will make that pizza for you. And it will do them, continuously. Do you see? And every one of them will be correct with the help of technology. Okay? Next, we've got this lean manufacturing. The idea of lean manufacturing is you get highly trained people at every stage of the production. You cut waste and you improve quality. Those are the key words. Improve quality, cut waste, train people, you incorporate technological elements, and you pave the way for mass customization. So lean manufacturing helped mass customization, using mass production technologies to quickly and cost effectively assemble individual goods for customers. Does that make sense to you? How can you produce a lot and at the same time keep quality and minimize waste? That's lean manufacturing. How can I remember if you make, how many people cook pizza at home? Okay, when you make a pizza, do you have waste? Yeah, waste of food. Yeah, you normally have waste. And when you make a second pizza, do you improve your quality, or it's the same or worse? How many people each time they are better? How many people each time they are the same or worse? Sometimes. Good. Now, in a lean manufacturing, it means we produce more with improved quality and we reduce waste. That's the idea of lean manufacturing. Is that important? That's very important, right? Performance and structural implications. Flexible manufacturing allows diverse products to be made on one assembly line. So when you do more flexible manufacturing, you can have one assembly line that can produce more. Mass customizations to meet customer needs, efficient machine utilization, labor productivity increase. You want to scrap rate decrease. Do you know what's a scrap rate? That's waste. Scrap is your waste. And you want to have an increased productivity. Are you guys okay with this? Anyone have been to your kitchen and you kind of revised the process of cooking, and now you want to increase the productivity in cooking, reduce the amount of waste, and keep the every time better quality? Anyone have thought about this?
Different dishes, maybe.
Have you thought about this?
I thought about different dishes and how to minimize.
See, if you go to your kitchen and you think about a new dish to eat, that's not lean manufacturing or flexible. Now, if you go to your kitchen and you start to think, how can we produce more with less waste and in a better quality? How many people have thought about that? Okay, you try about this and see how. Now, here we're moving to the core organization service technology. Service sector is growing. We've got service technologies that are different from manufacturing technologies. Do you guys know the differences between service technology and manufacturing technology? Now here it says, if you think about manufacturing and services, let's say if you talk about service, maybe the tailor. Remember the tailor story? They take the cloth, they make it into a t-shirt, and then they have a final product t-shirt. Now, this person, what they do is intangible if it's a service, from a service perspective. And or maybe we use one of these examples better. Let's say in a service, use airline. You guys know airline? They take you from one place to the other place. So here it's an intangible output. After they take you from, let's say, Sana'a to Dubai, after you reach, do you get anything with your hand?
No.
Nothing. You just got that you're in your new location. Production and consumption take place simultaneously. So you actually consume the product and it's produced at the same time, and that's the travel trip itself. Labor, knowledge intensive, so it needs a lot of people and a lot of knowledge for it to work. Customer interaction generally high. You interact with the airline very high, and human elements are very important, right? People who receive you at the airport, board you, put you on, take your luggage with you, service you on the flight until you reach. And then we've got qualities perceived, and it's difficult to measure. It's not easy to say this is high quality airline and low quality airline. Can you think of a low quality airline? Can you think of a high quality airline?
Lufthansa.
What's in it? What do they do in Lufthansa that makes them high quality?
Like timing.
Do what?
Timing.
Yeah, they're on time. So you see, everyone have a different perspective. Some people say time. Some people say the services on the flight, easy to book. The food they provide. And then we've got this rapid response time is usually necessary. So how long it will take, to respond. And site of facility is extremely important. So how does the airline look from inside? It's very critical to say this is good airline, right? What happens if you go into the airline and it smells bad? It's a bad quality. Do you see? Now, on the other hand, if you look at the manufacturing technologies, we've got this tangible product. So let's say if you go, the example is a soft drink company. So when you buy, this, honey juice, tangible product, you take it. It can be inventoried for a later consumption. So if you can buy it now, or they can keep it for tomorrow and you take it tomorrow. It is capital asset intensive. There is some sort of a big manufacturing facility for it. Number 4, it's a little direct consumer interaction. Do you think Hania people, do they interact with customers? No. They just make it available and people buy it from the supermarkets. Is it a human element? Maybe less important. There's no human element in Hania juice. Quality is directly measured. Can you measure the quality of Hania? You can directly measure it. You take it, you can test it, you can check its weight, you can check its ingredients. Number 7, it says longer response time is acceptable. So if you go there and it's not available, it's not bad. If they're delayed to the market, it's okay. Do you see? Because tomorrow is another day. Okay, if you come and it run out, come tomorrow. Maybe customers will not be very happy, but it's not like services. Imagine you go to the airline and they tell you tomorrow. That's too bad. But if it's some product, you can order it for later. Site of facility, is it moderately important or very important? Not very important. It's more moderately important. Because maybe no one visits the facility. Anyone have been to Hania manufacturing facility?
Yes, okay.
Have you been there? So, only a few people will go there. All right.